Welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm Dee.
I'm E.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, miss me? Or us?
Oh my gosh.
All
Okay,
right.
we're not here for that. We're here for something else. So, okay, we know that Paris Fashion Week happened about a week or two ago now. And of course, the headlines are always about the amazing couture shows, the amazing runway pieces, and models here and there, and then of course celebrities. But not often do we get a headline about one of the biggest fashion icons who's not a famous celebrity, actor, actress, model, whatever, whatever. I'm talking about the Devil Wears Prada herself, Miss Anna Wintour. Um, well, she's I don't think she cares to make headlines, and I love her for that. Um, I'm just kind of upset that this is the reason she's in the headline. Go ahead and tell us why she's there.
All right. So, according to BuzzFeed News and the internet, so in case you missed it, a video showing Kim Noel Kardashian, Kimberly Noel Kardashian,
Uh-huh.
arriving at Victoria Beckham's Paris Fashion Week show garnered a lot of attention on social media. Why do you ask? So, in a lineup of famous guests who attended the show on Friday, well, Friday was a couple Fridays ago. Sorry, guys, we be late. Uh, Kim was seated between Kris Jenner and Anna Wintour, who is, of course, the editor in chief of Vogue. Shout out to Vogue. I love them.
Love.
Despite maintaining a strong relationship in the public eye for many years, fans recently speculated that something had gone awry between the two media moguls because when they crossed paths, Anna didn't seem very happy. So in the viral video, Kim can be seen walking going next to Anna, who's already seated. On her way over, Kim stops to greet David Beckham, who was seated directly on Anna's left. With her trademark shades over her eyes, it appears as if Anna completely ignores Kim, keeping her arms crossed and turning her head the other way, and she eventually takes her place next to her. Kim takes her place.
Mhm.
Obviously, this looked way awkward. However, in a subsequent clip, which seemed to have been taken a few moments later, it looked like Anna had moved seats, leaving Kim sitting directly next to David Beckham.
Mhm.
Being that Anna appeared to give Kim the cold shoulder, it wasn't long before fans started theorizing that she was pissed at the Skims founder and purposely moved away. Fans believe that Anna's body language indicated that she intently ignored the Skims founder after she arrived late
Oh
to
god.
the star studded show. But before long, this was debunked, supposedly, with plenty of receipts to prove that Anna wasn't snubbing Kim at all. Numerous videos from the event clearly depicted that once the fashion show started, Anna returned to her place next to Kim. Page 6 confirmed that they were seated next to each other for the entire duration of the show. On top of this, they were even in photographs chatting happily before Anna made an exit, making it clear that there's no bad blood between the pair.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Like, okay, yeah, sure. There was all these debunked articles and videos and all that stuff. I'm sure that it's true. I'm sure they did spend the rest of the show seated next to one another. But that doesn't mean that Anna was happy about it. Like, okay, so the reason I say that is because for a long time, it was widely known that Anna Wintour wanted nothing to do with Kim Kardashian or really any Kardashian.
Mhm.
So here's a little past history for you guys, Anna and Kim over the years, if you will. So, if you know much about Kim, you'll know that she and her family have had a historically complicated relationship with Anna and Vogue over the course of their meteoric rise from reality stars to full fledged A-listers. I don't know about all of them being full fledged A-listers, but whatever. In 2012, fresh off the back of her short lived marriage to Chris Humphries, rumors were swirling that Kim was strictly blacklisted from ever attending the prestigious Met Gala, which is organized by Anna and Vogue each year. A source said at the time that the Vogue boss strongly disliked Kim and would never allow her to attend the event, claiming that so long as Anna is in charge, you will not see Kim on Vogue or on the iconic Met set. Of course, Anna's relationship with Kim began to change as she embarked on a complete image overhaul at the hands of her then boyfriend, Kanye West, who had a close bond with Anna for years before this. So by 2013, the tables had turned, and Kim made her controversial Met debut alongside Kanye. The following year, the couple appeared on the highly coveted cover of US Vogue shortly before their wedding. In the decade since, Kim and Anna have built a tight bond separate from Kanye. Tight is a little bit of a reach.
Mm-hmm.
Kim has appeared on 2 more US Vogue covers, is one of the most highly anticipated Met attendees each year, and even turned to Anna for advice on the name of her eldest daughter, North. But there are other instances of Anna snubbing Kim, like the Miranda Priestley that she is. It is not the first time that Kim appeared to face the ultimate fashion put down when she was seemingly snubbed by Anna while attending the Fendi Spring 2023 show in New York City last year. The apparent rebuff took place after the event's finale when Kim seemingly went to say hi to Anna, who was well known for her famously icy demeanor. However, the magazine editor instead went to greet Sarah Jessica Parker, who was standing next to the reality star, in what many have interpreted as a clear snub. Video of the moment was shared on TikTok, where, of course, it went viral right away. So what do we think? Do we believe that they have a close, tight bond? Or do we believe the
No. She just became Kim's friend because of Kanye. But there's no Kanye now because clearly Kanye did a Kanye thing. And Kim
Right.
is just trying to stay relevant. I don't think that was like a strong relationship to begin with.
Right.
And Anna probably hates that Kim is just, and her family is just so popular. Like,
Yeah.
what can she do?
I mean, okay, so like my take on the whole thing is that Anna Wintour comes from a generation that saw the birth and meteoric rise of the supers, right? And I'm talking about the supermodels of back in the day, the ones who were always on the covers of magazines. Way before you had celebrities on them, you had the supers, which was like Naomi, Cindy, Christy, all of them. They were always the ones gracing these covers. There was a reason why they were the ones on the covers. And Anna, being who she's always been, this, fashion giant who's always kind of had control, knew exactly what sold and what helped, Vogue. Vogue has been a staple in the fashion industry for so many years. And
Mm-hmm.
it's in large part thanks to her, and she's been at the helm for so long. So I think that, like, when you got into the 2000s, and by that point, more and more celebrities were gracing the covers of magazines, and then the start and rise of reality TV, I think a lot of people forget because we're just so used to it now. But back in the day, reality TV stars were seen as like Z-list, like at the very bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
nobody was really wanting to give them any chances. Nobody was really wanting to like actually, look at these people as legit celebs, as legit, famous people, let alone fashion people. You had people back in the day like the Lauren Conrads of the world and her friends who were all trying to be like in fashion or whatever, trying to work in these industries. And I mean, they were still reality stars, right? Like that's what they were looked at, but it wasn't as bad as Kim and her family. I think that always went in a whole nother direction. And because of their overexposure, I think that was in large part why Anna didn't want anything to do with them, because Vogue is not about overexposure. They're a prestige magazine. Like, that's just what it's always been. And I'm sure that, like, because, yeah, like you said, because of Kanye, she had to kind of develop some sort of a relationship with her. But I think now, I mean, Kim has cemented herself in the high fashion world. She may not always be the best dressed or whatnot, but she's got, a foot in the door, and there's no denying that anymore. And even if Anna doesn't like her, unfortunately, like, she's gonna have to keep dealing with her.
I guess that is true. I mean, Kim has done all these covers with, different fashion houses. Of course, her Dolce and Gabbana, you know, directing. Of course, that's a famous fashion house.
Yeah.
Kylie follows suit. Schiaparelli, Mugler, Kim also, and
Then
they
there's
were
Kendall.
able, huh? Oh,
Then there's
Kendall, of
Kendall.
course. She's a whole supermodel there, the
Yeah.
highest grossing, I believe.
Yep.
So, I mean, they're dominating, at least them three for
Yeah.
sure, are dominating
Yeah.
fashion in a sense.
That's very true. And, you have Kim that literally made Balenciaga a household name for a lot of people. Whatever we may feel about that fashion brand, it is in large part thanks to her, thanks to Kanye, thanks to her family, that they stayed relevant for so long until, of course, their debacle of last year. And, then there was the whole Dolce thing, like you mentioned, which, like, how often were people talking about Dolce this year just because of their show? So I think that, like, to an extent, there's really no denying anymore that these people are there. They're a part of the fashion world, and I don't see them going anywhere. Kendall, she's constantly being, like, picked apart online because people think, nepo baby and all that. Um and that her model walk is atrocious, and that she only gets her jobs because of her connections. And that may be true, but I mean, the girl has been working for a long time. I think there's definitely been a large difference in how she was when she first started to now. And she also continues to get, like, magazine covers. So, I think with Anna, what you see, it's like what you get. I don't really think that, like, there's going to be any kind of, warm and fuzzy kind of relationship between her and Kim, like,
Yeah,
ever.
I could see her being upset that Kim is late.
Yeah.
We see in the Kardashian show on Hulu right now, or even Keeping Up, she takes hours
Yeah.
to get ready, like all of them. Why is she late? Like, I don't understand this. And I think the reason she's peeved, from what I follow from other people, is because, the shows are technically like back to back.
Yeah.
I've seen influencers literally changing their cars just to go to another,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's like really back to back. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy, changing in the
Chaotic.
car just to go to another, another show kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think there's like a tight schedule. And
Yeah.
I think that article that we read also mentioned that Anna Wintour might have left early
Hmm.
because, she had another show to go to. So
Right.
by him being late, she delayed the whole show because I don't know why Victoria Beckham waited for her at this point. I guess they're friends or whatever. But now that puts her behind schedule. And now
Right.
she can see, the final look, which I think they reserved that for the end, if
Right.
I'm not, misspeaking. So I could see her being annoyed. I think Kim doesn't respect the fashion world's time, you
Right.
know. So,
Which
and
is
I just
crazy.
pick her. Huh?
It's so crazy because she was so desperate to get into the front door, and it's like, you're there, girl. Like, don't be disrespectful like that,
Yeah.
And maybe we're gonna hear about it later on the show, of course, as to why she was late, or maybe she really wasn't late, because there was another story about same fashion week where Kylie was supposedly late, and she went on TikTok and she, like, kind of, like, joked about it, like, no, she wasn't late, she was, like, doing something behind the scenes. I don't know. Was she late? Who knows? But, like, obviously, there's this perception that they're entitled people now at this point, and they're not making it any better for themselves. I did also read the same thing about Anna, and it is customary for her to leave early because she's got to get to the other shows. Like, she has to be at, all of these different shows. That's part of her job. So, I mean, I can definitely understand, if she was, like, bothered by that. Like, I would be too, girl. Time is money.
There you go. Time is money. Money is fashion. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Would you be pissed at Kim Noel Kardashian for being late? Are you pissed at Victoria Beckham for delaying the show, which I don't even know why? Would you be as mean as Anna Wintour? Man, Meryl Streep, she played a good role. And do you remember Laguna Beach when, now that you mentioned, Lauren trying to be in fashion? Remember Lisa Love?
Yes.
She was like Anna Wintour, Miranda Priestley on steroids. Like she was just
Uh-huh.
mean. It
Yeah.
was funny.
Yeah.
But let us know what you think in the comments. Whose side are you on?
I know, right?
If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our videos. We're growing our community and we're so happy. So your friends could be our friends and we could all be friends, you know? We also have social media, which Dee will tell you about.
We're on TikTok and Instagram at Hear Me Out DNE. And you guys can also follow us on there, like, share, comment on our posts. We love interacting with you guys. It's always hilarious the results we get sometimes from the polls. So yeah, make sure you guys also follow us on socials.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.